Come on. Good evening, all. City, gender, age in the chat room. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, people? We're back for another shizzo. And tonight is going to probably go down in the record books as one of the most needed shows in quite a while. But before we get into that, for those of you who don't know, my name is Kevin Samuels. I'm a professional, personal, and corporate image consultant, life coach, and you're all around godfather of style. And my job is to help people look good, smell good, look great, smell good, and be their best each and every day. And then part of that comes down to once you're looking good, smelling good, you got to end up going somewhere. And life happens out there. I have events before the corona that I was called MIT, Men in Training, to where I would gather men from around the country in a city, and we would do a weekend of business, a boardroom meeting, an afternoon practical excursion, and then then a dinner, and an evening on the town. See, I firmly believe that it's good to talk about stuff, but at some point you're going to have to just, show your work. You're going to have to do what you're supposed to do. And the talking needs to stop when the work needs to be done. And that whole show your work thing has been a blessing in a lot of ways for me, my business, my clients, and the things in which I believe, because it cuts all the talk out. I mean, you don't have to like me. You don't have to like how I do things. You don't have to like the way I dress. Any of that. But what you can't argue with is the work. So, getting guys together, men together, help them become the man they always thought they would be, the vision of themselves, and moving it forward. I also recently launched my own Facebook group called The Mix. And over there, we do just that. Personal, professional mixing. Men should be confident, intelligent, and assertive. CIA. Conversely, women should be FBI. Feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. That's kind of what this platform is built on. Excuse me. Got to get the Red Bull, and let's change up the candle. Because we're going to need some spiritual help tonight, because we're taking on a topic that's been needing some discussion in the black community. And you see it right there. The myth of the black power couple. Now, do me a favor. In the chat room, let me know about how long you've been watching my platform. About how long have you been watching my platform? Just happened? I don't know. There we go, right there. All right. So, don't know what just happened, but YouTube dropped the channel for a second, but we're back. We are back. All right, now we're back. Like I said, baby, we build the airplane while we're flying it, so we get into it. Yeah, guys, understand something. When I'm looking this way and the screen is here, we do what we can. So, and somehow YouTube in midstream switched my account. Woo! You better know what you are doing when you're on this side of the camera because anything can happen. Anything can happen. This is not network TV. This is YouTube. So, as I was saying, this whole black power couple myth, that is just what it is. It is a myth. It is a myth. It is a myth. It is a myth. If you notice the thumbnail, who is it? It's none other than Will and Jada Smith. Over the last 30 years, if you've heard any black woman talk about marriage or relationship, especially if she's a college educated black woman, you will have likely heard her say, "Ooh, I want to be the next Will and Jada. I want to be the next Will and Jada." Okay? Black men, you know you've heard this. I want to be the next, you're going to be the next Will and Jada. Or if it's in the last 25 years, it's been, ooh, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Want to be Jay-Z and Beyonce. And in the last 15 years, it's been Barack and Michelle. Sometimes it's even Michelle and Barack. 3 couples over for the 30, 20, or 10 years. Think about it. So we only get one. It's like every 10 years, we get some couple to look up to. Before that, who was it? I don't know. Give me Wheezy. I mean, before that, it was Claire and Cliff Huxtable. Before Jay-Z, before Will and Jada, in the 80s, we had Claire and Cliff. In the 70s, what did we have? We had, James Evans got killed. So we had Wheezy and George. And before that, we had the 2 All-Stars. Martin and Coretta. And then Malcolm and Betty. For an entire group of people, we have had 7 or 2, 3, Bill and Cliff. Claire and Cliff, Wheezy and George. For an entire 40 million people, we've had 7 couples to look up to. 7. So any little girl growing up without a father in the household said, "I want to be like Claire and Cliff," or "I want to be like Will and Jada," or Beyonce and Jay-Z, or Barack and Michelle. That's been up on the Mount Rushmore of goals to be, especially when you come from an environment where you don't see men and women married. That's the goal. That's the ideal. So is it any surprise that when we hear women on my show from time to time have unrealistic goals when it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage? Is it any surprise that if you're going to have to dream big? Right? Ozzy, the people who talked about Ozzy and Ruby D, that's my mother's generation. They ain't on YouTube. YouTube does not skew that old, people. But the point is, in the black community, we have always had this perfection myth. Part of it comes from where? The black church. This Messiah. This perfection. You got to be perfect. How many times have you heard a woman say, "I wasn't ready to, I met a guy, but I was too immature and I wasn't ready and I needed to go get this. I needed to do that. I needed to do all this stuff and then I'll be ready." Hello. Come on, man. How many times have we heard this? How many times we heard black folks say this? But before we get started, man, are y'all kidding? We got 500 likes. No, that is unacceptable. We are going to have like the world's biggest intermission if we don't get these likes up to over 800. Come on, man. I get it. Y'all got excited. Y'all saw Will and Jada. Then you came in and the sound was kind of tripping. I get it. But let's go back and hit the like button, people. Let's go back and hit the like button. Let's get this. We're going to also need at least 10 people to drop something in the chat because, no. These suits don't buy themselves. Okay, let's keep it going. Seriously, though, man, we're going to have to get the likes up. Where we at? We ain't even halfway there. 1,200 people, man. Let's get them up. So if in the black community, we've had 7 people to look up to because mama and daddy wasn't in the house with you and me, or daddy wasn't in the house, is it any wonder why so many black women, black men are unwed? I mean, we don't know what are we looking at? What do we see? And then you have them continually pushed in your face over and over and over again. In the 80s, Claire and Cliff were pushed in your face. And then in the 90s, Will and Jada were pushed in your face. Then in the 2000s, Beyonce and Jay-Z were pushed in your face. They're everywhere. They are the Mount Rushmore. They are the gold standard of relationships. So, what happens when there is trouble in a marriage? The federal government, when they were trying, it's come out that, was it the CIA or the FBI, whichever one, actually was wiretapping Martin Luther King and threatened to expose his extramarital affairs to his wife in an attempt to shut down the civil rights movement, right? What did they know? They knew that all you had to do was tear down the power couple and would have a ripple effect. That's what they knew. Tear down the power couple and have a ripple effect. We kind of got hip to that trick. But what we did not do in the community is we didn't reject it. We tried to get Oprah and Stedman. Remember, everybody was so disappointed when they didn't get married. Why did we got to get over this? Because number one, there is no such, the myth of a power couple. Let me tell you something. If you actually know any rich or wealthy people, any celebrities, I will tell you this. I was having this discussion earlier today. Business partnerships, business marriages have always existed. Hollywood marriages, these people don't marry for money. They marry for brands. I've talked about Russell Wilson and Sierra. And I said, you know what? You would be surprised if you actually had to look at how many royal families, heads of state, dignitaries, C-level executives of corporations, how many these couples are not what you think they are. Look at your president. How often do you hear him talk about his loving wife? Everybody else in the world seems to understand that powerful men get with beautiful women for many things, and love ain't one of them. It's for optics. It's for the storytelling. But Black America has fallen in love with this Disney ideal, so much so that the average rank and file black woman won't get married because she's still trying to hold out for Will, Jay-Z, Barack, Boaz. How many black women are waiting till they find their Prince Charming? I got news for you. He ain't out there. Because this power couple stuff is a myth. And it really runs deep, especially in college educated black women. Because you don't, let's get started. Many college sisters will not marry a blue collar man. Many college sisters will not marry a blue collar man because you feel that is a step down and it will tarnish your power couple image. Period. Many sisters won't do it. Some sisters won't even deal with a man who doesn't go to the right college, pledge the right organization, doesn't have the right kind of degree. She's an attorney. Oh, you got to have it. This is when hypergamy for black women is your biggest enemy. This is why you see average looking women judging men based upon off of the woman's degrees and her income. I make $250,000 a year, but you can't get $250,000 man. This is why you see celebrity women that were really well off. They never marry like celebrities. They marry lesser men. Why won't sisters marry? Because it'll mess up their myth. It'll mess up the image. Even to the point to where you have average women who won't marry an average guy because she's still holding out that she can have this ideal. Now, I know some of the people are going to be like, hold on, Kev, you're tripping. Black folks are no different than anybody else. You know, Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, they always had these things in other cultures too. Yeah, I can hear that. The difference is the level of importance those people had. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, sure, they were a power couple. But their divorce did not rock the white community. You don't see white power couples caught up in scandal and or divorce that rock their respective communities. Because people understand exactly what it is. One, and because one, they understand that it's for business. Two, because the rest of them are still getting married. I mean, go back. If you're new to my show, just go back over the last couple of months and listen to, and you hear women, honestly wanting high value men when these women are really just right there in the middle. It's that myth of the power couple. This perfection myth. It has to be perfect. He has to be perfect. There can't be nothing wrong with him. Girl, what? He's not tall enough. Up, not perfect. His Johnson ain't the size. Ain't up, not perfect. Up, he's blue collar and white collar. Up, not perfect. I mean, seriously. Seriously. We are to the point now to where we are telling men, black men, you have to be damn near perfect in order for an average woman to consider being your wife. And then after that, everything else is still a negotiation. Submission is a negotiation. Cooperation is a negotiation. At best, you get partnership. So you have to be perfect. She has to be average. And at best, you get partnership. This is why black female matchmaker, wife of pastor here in Atlanta, Rebecca Lynn Pope, stopped being a matchmaker for black women. Go watch the video. It's over 1 million views. Black women's unrealistic standards. Rebecca Lynn Pope said, and I quote, "I'm sitting across from women who don't look as nice as I do, who don't have as much money as I do or the career that I do. And they wouldn't even marry my husband." Let that sink in. So when somebody comes along and says, you need to reduce your standard or whatever, you have people asking, why are you telling women they need to settle? Why are you telling women you need to settle? I was going to do an excerpt from last night, but no. Why are you telling people you need to settle? Because if you don't get your head out of the clouds, you're going to die alone. There are no power couples. This is a fantasy that you've been sold. Average looking women get average looking men with average jobs and have average lives. And that's not an insult. That's just normal. But the more men are removed from you, black women, in your households, in your education, in your upbringing, the first time you run into a man is when you're in your sex, when you have sex with them. And then you come together for intercourse, and then you leave. You don't even know each other. All right, so Kevin, you've outlined the problem. You know, I buy into it. I don't necessarily like the way you laid it out, but I do know this power couple thing is critical mass in the black community. I never thought of it that way, that we had 7 couples to look up to for the last 70 years. That's insane. But what are we going to do? I mean, we don't control, we control, black people don't have power in this country. You know, we control roughly the same percentage of wealth as today as we did coming out of slavery. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It is what it is. Black men don't want black women. Black women don't want black men. The media is pumping these negative images about black women. The media is pumping these negative images about black men. We can't, I mean, what are we going to do? This is what the sisters are saying. What are we going to do? And even brothers are saying, yeah, man, you know, it's all done, man. Pfft, it's a wrap. These strags out here is done, man. You know, we got to go over to Wakanda or somebody and go get ours. You know, it's a wrap. That's right. How many people feel like that's what it is? You can understand the problem, but there's no solution. I mean, have you been out here in the dating world? It's all trash. All these dudes are broke, wanting Instagram models and poly, and all these women out here are, you know, fat and ornery. I mean, right? That's what it is, right? You got the men saying that, and you got the women saying that. Well, I beg to differ. I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not a relationship coach. But I am a man who knows how to get stuff done. And when I want something, I make it happen. I do what I want. I go after what I want. And if it's not there, I'll make it. I do my best to make it. It won't be perfect, but I do my best to make it. And that's the kind of attitude that we used to have as a people. A can-do spirit. You know, but all that shit don't exist no more though. You know, the white man that took that from us. Wait a minute. Then what's this? Then what's that? What's that right there? What's that right there? What is that right there? Does that look like a black man? Is that a black woman that's in shape? Do they look like they smiling and happy? What? Is she like sitting on his lap? What is going on here? What is going on here? If that's what's going on, then why is this right here? Why is that right here? Oh, well, remember that little group I told you that I made on Facebook? The Mix? You know, the one that ain't even been open a month yet? It's like 31 days old today. You know, ain't but 400 and some odd people in there, hand selected by me. I mean, everybody can apply, but I'm still going through all of them for personal and professional networking. Two people. How'd that happen? Oh, let me see. The man know what he want. The woman know what she want. They put themselves in the place. They heard the call to join the group. They joined the group and actually did something amazing. They talked to one another. I know, strange. I know, strange as hell. No rings. Oh, hold on, J-Mo motherfucker. See, I'm glad you said it. See, Mr. Hatchet, what did I tell you? I knew that when I posted the picture, it was still going to be some negative, skeptical person out there. Well, understand something. In my group, to get in, you got to have a profile picture. You got to come up with your age, your current marital status, what you're looking for, and the amount of kids. Oh, and yes, they are both marriage-minded and discussing it in under 31 days. So instead of telling me what you don't see, Mr. J-Mo, why don't you tell me what the fuck you are doing? That's what's wrong with you Negroes. You always look for what's wrong. Not, oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. No, we're going to look for what's wrong. What's wrong with these people? We're going to look for what's wrong. It can't be right. I love Latin men. Okay, well, you can go ahead and go bye-bye. There are no Latin men on this channel. I'm not a Latin man, so this ain't the channel for you. So, I have a question. Seeing as though I don't see any this, I don't see any that. Well, you know what? Oftentimes you don't see things because you don't want to. And people who think like that, this isn't the channel for you. I mean, you're more than welcome to watch the content, but it's not the place where you just go around and always finding problems, always finding fault. No. See, CIA means confident, intelligent, and assertive. Assert means to do something. It doesn't mean to wait for it to be perfect. It doesn't mean it has to be 100% right. You do something. And far too many black men aren't doing anything except talking. If that's not you, fine. Let it go. But if it is you, what are you doing to make what you want a reality? You cannot wait for somebody else to do it. It's you. Women, there is no perfect man. You're not going to get a 6-foot guy making $1 million a year with a golden phallus. You're going to get an average guy doing average things because you're an average person. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Matter of fact, it's beyond okay. It's fan-freaking-tastic. You're not doing him any favor by deciding to date a blue-collar man who's not 6 feet tall. You ain't doing him no favors. See, far too many of our women have gotten this thing in their mind. If they don't get this magical Will Smith knight shining in armor, that any guy they get with should feel fortunate that they settled. No, that's not what's going on. The myth of the black power couple. The myth of the black power couple is just that, a myth. Now, I will laugh and I'll pop my collar a little bit. I'm not a matchmaker or a matchmaker or a dating coach. And in 31 days, and actually it's been less than that, flew out from Boston to Atlanta, Atlanta to Boston, and marriage is definitely on the menu. My question is, where are the matchmakers? Just like I asked, where are the therapists in the black community? Where are the professionals? They're supposed to be doing this stuff. Calling on you. It's not I'm telling you, you can look at the numbers. Most black men want to be with black women, regardless as to what you've been told. That's what they want. And that's what your numbers show. Most black women want to be with black men. Which black men? Different question, but they still want that. So, the question is, are you are you one of these people that holds out for perfection? Do you have to have the power couple and you're extra average? Or are you above average and still got to hold out for the power couple? Or are you actually a bona fide 9? A 25-year-old straight up 9 making 6 figures, owns her own home, all these other things. Are you just like the unicorn? And you still gonna hold out? Let's talk about it. 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 I'm about to open the Zoom line up. Man, I got no tolerance for the silliness tonight, the trolls and all that. I love Latin. Go away, boy. See, what people want to do with the average rank and file black man and black woman is remove hope. They want to remove all hope from the equation, so you'll be lulled into inaction. If there's no hope, there's no reason to try. There's no reason to do anything. Why do I need to change my attitude, be more feminine? Why do I need to get in the gym? Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to do anything? Because ain't no black men out there anyway. And conversely, why do I need to become the best version of myself? Why do I need to put on a suit on Saturday? Why do I need to even try, man? You know, ain't no women out there, the clubs and all. Why? All right, cool. So if you don't really believe there's anything out there, then you don't have to do nothing. But then somebody like me comes along and throws something in your face. This is what happens as an afterthought. I just decided to make this group on a whim. One person made a group and picked people that applied. I didn't hand select the people. I picked from the people that applied, put them in a room together, gave some basic ground rules, and let nature take its freaking course. There's business being done in this room. And there will be marriages, there will be weddings, and unions and children that come out of this group. Please believe. And if that's what those people want, great. There'll be businesses that come out of this thing. There'll be collaborations. There'll be corporations. There'll be all kind of stuff that comes out of it. The question is, if you don't like this or this or that, all right, cool. What are you doing? Don't tell me what's not right with what I'm doing or what's happening up here. Talk about what's right with what you're doing. That's what I want to hear. Because this black couple, power couple thing, garbage. No such thing. The power is in being couples. See, I've heard too many men talk about, well, why do you want to get married? And what's the being married? And da 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 da. Look, you already got the facts, the data, statistics. You already got the facts, the data, the statistics. Talking about men who are married earn more, get paid more, go higher. And all it takes is a quick Google search. But I really think that some folks just know they don't know that they're not ready to be anything other than by themselves. But they don't want to look in that mirror and say, I'm by myself, not because I have to be, because I choose to not do the work. And that's cool. But you need to unload your shotgun. You need to stop firing off, calling every black man that wants a relationship a simp. You need to stop thinking that every woman, every black woman is your enemy. No. Nope. Just say it's not something you want to do, and that's cool. Understand, you're on a very short leash in my chat room if you're in here talking crazy. Stop talking in capitals. If you speak in capitals, you're going to be timed out. I aspire to live like Leonardo DiCaprio. Great, you too broke for that. A lot of you dudes aspire to live like rich people, but you're broke. Meaning broke, you're not rich. Leonardo DiCaprio is rich. You're on a YouTube channel at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday night. You're not Leonardo DiCaprio. A lot of you guys sound just as delusional as some of these women you talk about. Just better to say, I don't have the social skills or the people skills to have any kind of network or relationships. I never developed my soft skills. That's cool. But don't put it off on some noble shit about being Leonardo the freaking Caprio. People, let's see. How many people have lost their channels this week? 6 people have lost their channels this week for using my content. I'm not playing with y'all. When I say don't use my content, I mean it. Don't use my permission. 6 channels in 2 days. And they were all channels that were monetized. Don't play. Let's see. In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard to fool me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah, lead the way. I follow. No need to say. Yeah, guys, I've had people decide that they think they can just come to my platform and copy my content and do what they want to. I've got 2 people in federal court right now. So I'm letting you know, folks, I'm not playing with you. I think a lot of folks just think this is a game and they think that these videos are just what they want to. When you sign that YouTube form, you got your information out there. I'm not going to say anything. Keep playing. Keep playing if you want to. Now, if you want to use my content, request permission. And if I grant it, cool. If not, I'll keep taking y'all's money. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. We're the only group of people that feel like that we can just, because black people, we have just no chill. It's like, I see it, I'll use it. Nah, you can't have that. Yeah. Luna. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te la ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con
Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah, no me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work, yeah. El mundo quiere dinero, yeah, yeah. Money work, se arregla con dinero, yeah. Money work, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Yeah, de corazón, yeah. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Lunático.
Hello?
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 Yes.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Lord.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good.
You are?
So you said what?
I hear you. Go ahead.
My question is, at least personally for me, I don't really care about like the power couple thing in the sense of I'm just trying to position myself in proximity to power, if that makes sense.
Say again.
So I said for me personally, I kind of don't care about like the power couple thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm trying to position myself in proximity to power to kind of like open that door. So how do I go about doing that?
So you want to use people?
No. How do I kind of like, let me reword it, get around like a better network, especially like during this time?
Okay. To what end?
I'm sorry, you said to what end?
To what end? Yes. To what end?
To meet people, potentially marriage. That's the goal.
Okay. You want to be a proximity to power. Cool. To what end? What is your end goal? What is the outcome of being around the proximity of power?
Marriage.
But you said you're not really interested in a power couple thing, and then you said something about you're not so much interested in marriage.
I mean, when I say that, I think I mean like the title power couple. To me, it's just like a title.
Okay. It's a title for a reason, because that's an ideal, a Disney fantasy. But what I'm hearing you say is you want to be around powerful people to build up a network to benefit you where? Towards marriage, or are you trying to benefit in your pocketbook?
No, towards marriage.
Well, those are two different locusts of power. Now you're in Houston.
No, I'm actually in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Mary.
Mary?
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
How old are you?
23.
23. Did you go to college?
Yes. So I actually finished this year, so I'm almost done.
So, and you want to get married? Do you want to be a stay-at-home wife?
I don't know.
You know how I do. Come on now. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills?
Preferably not.
See, another thing, I don't understand why so many of you black women don't want to work. I mean, I'm
Well,
not trying. I'm
honestly,
not
for
trying to be.
me,
Hold on. Here's the thing. PSA: unless you are beautiful, you're going to have to work, ladies. Unless you are beautiful or gorgeous, you're going to have to work. Now, I'm coming back to you, Mary. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
How much do you weigh?
I think right now probably like 160.
What dress size?
I would say between like a 4 and a 6. I feel like I'm a 4 at the top, probably like a 6 at the bottom.
5'10", dress size 4. I mean, so you're saying you have a larger bottom and you don't have not very busty.
Yeah, I would say so.
And what's your degree going to be in?
It's gonna be in computer science.
All right. So were your mother and father married?
Yes.
So how's your father helping you navigate this?
That's a very good question. I don't think he really cares, honestly, as long as
He doesn't care
I
if his
kind
daughter
of make
gets
the right
married.
decision.
He doesn't care if his
No,
daughter marries well.
No, not like that. I don't think he cares in the sense of like, I think he trusts my judgment,
Oh, so
if that makes
so your
sense.
father wasn't in the house.
In somewhat of a sense, yes.
No, no, ma'am. Don't play with me. Either he
I'm
was
not trying to play. I'm
either
not
he
trying to
was
play.
when you came home from school every day, was your father there?
No.
Did he? Okay, so he was not in the house. You were raised by your mother.
Yes.
That's why he does not care.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're doing this on your own, because your dad's, and I'm not judging him. I'm just saying, if a father was in the house and raised his daughter, he cares how you marry. He cares how you turn out. He has an investment in you. Now, I don't begin to know why that is. If it's like most black people, mom and dad weren't married or they were together a short period of time and da 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 da. But at 23, you should have somebody helping you through this process. Because you say you want to be around powerful men. Powerful men, and ultimately means the same thing. I don't want to work. I want to be a housewife, and that's cool. But what would you rank yourself as far as looks on the scale from 1 to 10? And you cannot use 7.
I would say 8.
Cam up. Get on the camera. Let's cam up. Cam up. Cam up. Cam up. And she just dropped. And she dropped. She dropped. Ladies, understand. I want to be in. I'm in DC in the proximity of power, and 23, and I'm 5'10", a dress size 4, or maybe a 6. I'm an 8. Cam up. Woo! I'm an 8. Did you hear it, Andre? Did you hear it? I'm an 8. I'm an 8. Hello. 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 You're an 8. Oh shit! You can't beat that. She wasn't ready. She dipped smooth out. Oh, cam up. I can't do that. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Everything is great. You can't complain.
Okay, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Are you on Bluetooth?
Okay. What about now?
Okay, yeah. What do you got for me?
Um, I just was saying only because I've been in a situation where I could have had a high value man. It's I learned that confidence means everything. And because I actually do want a relationship, I know that I have to bring my confidence level to like greater than what it is right now. So it's like change is nothing. Nothing is wrong with change if you really truly want better. And because I had it and I want to obtain it and get it back again, I
Get
know
what
that
back again?
that is something
Get
that
what up? Get
has
what
to
back?
change.
Hold on. Get what back again?
Confidence
Oh,
level. It's like I said, at
okay.
once
Get your
upon a
confidence
time,
level.
I
Okay,
did have the
can you? You
chance
must
to
not.
have a high
Hello,
value.
hello, hello. Am I on speakerphone?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, can you hear me when I start talking?
Um,
Can you hear me?
I don't.
Can you hear
Yeah, I
me?
can. Yes, I can.
So when I start speaking, can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can hear.
Okay. Please don't talk over me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Maybe there's a delay. What I'm asking is
I'm
not to
sorry.
talk over me. Okay, so here's the thing. You want your confidence level up to get what, a high value man? Is that what you're saying?
To keep to keep a high value man because it's like once I get them, it's like the confidence level just I don't know. It just goes. It's like I'll have it and then I don't know. It just goes.
Do you
I
have me
don't
on do you have
know
on the
how to
YouTube too?
explain
Do you
it.
have on YouTube as well? Because there's a delay.
Well, I stepped outside. I honestly don't know how to work Zoom. I
Okay.
came outside to hope, that it'd be better, but
Okay.
I'm not sure
So you've had
if
a
I
high
can
value
call
man.
back.
Okay. So you've had a high value man and now
I
you
can
want
try you.
hello. You've had a high value man and your confidence dropped and you couldn't keep him? And now you want to get your confidence up so you can get
Oh
your high
no,
value man back?
I can't even tell you.
Did you hear me? Huh. Yeah. High value man. Can you hear me? I don't quite understand. Don't quite understand. Um I don't quite understand. Don't quite understand why all you women talk about high value men when you're average. And you know you're average. I'm just saying, I'm like, you were saying?
I never mind. I don't even. Never mind. Because never mind.
I don't
Thank
understand, ma'am. You
you.
were talking
Once
about high
again.
value men and confidence.
I just was saying once upon a time because I'm 33, so it's like I met quite a few men in my time. It's just the type of guys that I actually like. If when I get them, I don't know. It's like I believe. It's not saying that I believe. I know it's a confidence thing because it's like it's not that I can't obtain it or I can't get it. It's I
What do you
had
mean
it.
by high
I
value?
have it
What do you
now.
mean by what do you mean by high value? Are you talking about the kind of money these guys make?
Just I'm is actually, sir, it's not even about the money. It's about the mentality. I like alpha males. I really
You like
do.
alpha
That's just
male.
my
Oh,
thing.
okay. Do you have any children?
I have one son,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
and I had him at 27. I'm 33.
And high value men tend to make on the higher side of the income bracket too.
Yes, this is true. I'm not denying that.
So you're looking for a man that's like a six-figure guy?
He don't have to be six figures. All I'm saying is that I just want someone that has class, that has value, basically.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. It's not even about a money thing.
Well, where's the father of your child?
He's around. He's around. He helps. He take care of his son. There's nothing wrong with that. He's definitely not the issue. He's a good person. He's a good
But
person.
why aren't you guys
That's
together?
all I can say.
Was he a high value man? Was he a
Um,
high value man?
very valued. He's valued.
No, 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 no. I no, no.
Very.
He was. I say again. He was very valued.
He's 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 in my eyes. To me, he's high value. He has his stuff together. He's he's a good man. He's a great man. But for
So whoa,
me,
whoa.
he's
But if he's a high value man and he's a great man in your eyes and has his stuff together, and you already have a baby with him, why are you out here trying to find another one? Why don't you just get with the one you got?
I'm not trying to. Well, sir, I mean, he said that I was too good for him, like I was too nice, basically.
Okay.
He, in my eyes, he preferred more girls of time on the hood side. I'm not exactly that. I like to hold
Oh.
conversations. I like to learn things. I like to do things. He's not quite that type of person, which I
So
knew
why did you
that.
give him?
It's
So
just
why
at
did
the
you give him?
time when
Hold on, hold
I
on, hold on, hold on.
met him.
Right. Then why did you give him a baby?
Well, honestly, I kept him because I honestly
Why did
didn't
you
think
give
I
him
could
a?
have a
You,
child.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no.
listening.
You gave this man a child, and I'm asking you, why did you have a baby with this man if he wasn't? See, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Okay.
Why'd you have a kid with a man who ain't worth being with?
Honestly, I had a kid because I didn't want to have an abortion, and I was old enough and kind of doing, good enough to have him. I mean, we were good, but once the baby came, he just kind of flipped. I don't want to. Yeah,
Okay.
he kind of flipped
All right.
basically.
All right, ma'am. The reason I ask you is because you came on talking about confidence and changing and high value, and you're all over the place. I'm just not getting it. And 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 again, another one,
All
another.
I was saying, just to answer.
Well, you can't answer
I'm sorry. I just
the question you were answering, ma'am. Is see when your life is chaotic like this, it's hard for people to take your opinion seriously.
okay. That's fair.
Ladies, people are calling in to get advice and they're listening to a woman who says she confidence and this and that and can change and but you're not doing it in your own life. I want a high value man. I want an alpha male. All right. What about your ex? Well, he's a good man and a great character. Well, why aren't you with him? Well, because he ain't that. What?
Well, no, he
No,
said. Well,
ma'am. No,
sir, he said that.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I've heard what you had to say. It doesn't make a lot of sense, and that's okay. But I would say this: high value men have something to do with income first. And men of a certain status do not want to be a stepfather to a woman who is a baby mama.
Okay.
You're not a widow. You're not a divorcee. You're a single. I don't call them single mothers. I call them baby mamas. And high value men
Okay,
do.
that's fine.
Well, I'm just. I mean, you call into the show, so see. Here's the problem: when a lot of women like yourself speak on high value men like you've had them, and you haven't. You make it seem common. You did not have a high value man, but you tried to say like you did. And like you're a woman on that level, and you're
Okay, well,
not. That's a problem. Just be who you are and embrace it.
I'm understanding what you say, but listening to your other shows versus blue collar versus white collar and all that stuff, when I think of a high value man, whether it's white collar or blue collar, I just think of a man who has standards. And not saying that my son's father wasn't a good person or whatever. I should have left when I had a chance to, which is true.
But you had a
Honestly,
baby
I
with
didn't
him.
think.
You had a baby with him.
Well,
And what kind of, and what did
it's
he
no
what did he
excuses.
do for a living? What was his job? What was his job title?
Well, he's in construction welding, but it's like temp jobs. But
So he
he
was not
comes from
fully
a
employed. Oh,
well-off.
ma'am, he was not fully employed. You said temp
No,
jobs. That
he
means not
wasn't.
full,
But he's the
ma'am.
type of
Not fully employed, meaning 2,000 hours a year. Temp job means temporary, meaning not full. He was not fully employed. You
I
had
mean,
a.
not arguing with you.
I
I'm
know you're not. I'm
only
just getting the
listening
facts.
to.
I'm just getting the stuff straight. You were dealing with a man. You were having unprotected sex with a man who was not fully employed, and you had a child by a man who's not fully employed. He may be a nice guy. I'm not. I'm certainly not gonna run him down. I don't do that. But what I'm saying is, men are looking at the chaotic details of a woman's life, and they're not high value. A man with standards will not touch this. And it sounds like the man you're talking about that you had a child with did not even meet your minimum qualifications for your standard for you to stay. So how are you
I
talking on
take
high
my
value?
faults. Sir, I take my faults. I understand completely what you're saying. Like I said, I did have a child by a man who was
Ma'am,
working at a temporary place.
the man you had a child with is not even up to your minimum standard for you to remain with him.
So this is 5 years ago. I'm not I'm not giving no excuse. Like I said, when I had a chance to leave, I should have left.
I'm sorry. I just let's do that again. I don't get it, man. I just don't. I don't get it. We have so many women running around talking about high value this, high value that, and you don't have no high value, man. He ain't even high enough value for you to stay with him. Mm-mm. I'm tired. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right. Sad. And these are your women. Sad. What's going on, man?
What's going on, bros?
What you got for me?
I mean, I just called in, just to say that I just don't think that a lot of the women, a lot of black women these days, I don't think they respect marriage as an institution, and I don't actually think a lot of them want to get married.
Hmm. Okay. Are you married?
Statistically, I'm not married.
How old are you?
27.
27. Do you plan on getting married?
Someday.
Uh, yeah, okay. It was kind of like someday. Do you want to get married or do you plan on it? Those are two different things.
I plan to, I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that don't sound too real to me, man. and that's
No,
cool.
I mean,
That don't-
I
you
mean, from,
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
And are you actively employed?
Yes.
All right. What's the longest relationship you've had?
Uh, year and a half, two.
All right. And how long ago was that?
Let's see, about like 7 months ago.
7 months ago. Okay. So a 27-year-old man, you had a year and a half relationship and asked you if you plan on getting married or anything like that. And it's kind of like, yeah, that's not a real definitive answer, man. I mean, do you want children?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And how are they supposed to get here without a marriage?
I mean, I just feel at where I'm at right now, I just don't feel I'm there yet.
Were you
I
raised by
just
your
don't.
father?
Yes,
Was it your mother and father were married?
yes,
How long they been married?
like forever.
I don't know about forever. That's a long time.
Like they're still together.
I don't know how long. Don't give me some years.
Um, Let me see. I don't know the exact time interval, but I would say
Dude, you're 27.
probably
27. You're
between
27.
35 going on
You're
40.
27?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
So I'm a PhD student.
So you're in school.
Yes, but I work as well.
Okay, but you're not working full time.
I mean, I work, but I don't work full time.
Right. Does it? Okay. All right. Here's the reason why I'm asking.
Mhm.
You're 27 and it sounds like I'm talking to a 17-year-old. You don't know how long your mother and father have been married? You're almost
Don't
30.
ask-
You're
I
almost
don't
30.
ask.
What?
I don't ask them those questions.
What the fuck are you talking about, grown damn man? Seriously?
I mean,
Seriously?
so okay. I mean, I said between 35 and 40. That was
Bro,
my rough
between
estimate.
35 and 40, it's your mother, your father. You don't know the year in which they got married. If they're married, they should celebrate anniversaries.
Yeah, they have jubilees and all that, but I
And
don't.
okay, so whether women truly value marriage or not, I don't think that's likely your issue.
So, what do you think it is?
I think you have a need to improve social skills. There's no way I feel like I'm talking to a 27-year-old PhD candidate. The answers you have given me have been wishy-washy at best.
I don't understand how I have been,
Exactly. Book a one-on-one private session. I don't want to do this to you in public, but you can have your views on women, but I don't think I can't imagine a woman who is feminine, an FBI woman following a guy like you. I don't hear the confidence. I don't hear the assertiveness. Number one, you're not working as a PhD student, fine, but you don't even know some basic information about your mother and father. That's problematic. So either you're just immature and don't care, or there's a social misfire somewhere to where you just haven't prioritized this as relevant information. Either way, it doesn't work in the real world.
you,
So
you,
worrying
you
about what women do or don't do, I started asking questions because you said I don't feel as though I'm ready for this, and men don't talk and we don't speak that way. It's not a feeling for men. Either you want to get married or you don't. You know where you are or you don't. Those
I mean,
those feel words are feminine.
I can say that I know I will be getting married. That's not a question.
Well, I can say that I don't believe you. I don't think any woman in her right mind should be following a man who speaks like you. A man who's coming across this way, and that's not an insult. You can wish upon a star, but no. A PhD candidate, that sounds great to some people. You still got to be able to lead. And if you can't tell me relevant data about your mother and father, no. See, what I can't have coming in here is talking about women. Some of you noodle back, wishy-washy, indecisive boy men. Nope, not gonna have it. See, a lot of y'all want to come in and talk about what's wrong with women, and you're not ready. And you're just sitting back, oh yeah, roast them, slap them, yeah, do this, all this. But then I ask you some basic questions. Well, I think maybe I feel, I don't know, they've been married 35, 50 years. I mean, come on. Intermission. Let's get this money up. Get these likes up.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero, pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te la ve.
We're about to open the call line. Let's see what we got going on. Oh man, we don't even have the likes up over 1,000. Oh man, we got to get the likes way up.
Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work.
Oh, let me help this chick out.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
Bye.
Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes tú.
Moderators.
Solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un
Time out
interés.
any of these
Humano para mí es un deber.
crazy people talking about the best from anything else.
Vendo mi alma, lo
None of that time, no time for
Seré
that.
el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Come on. Again, it's only a problem. It's only a problem if you're outspoken.
Se arregla con dinero. Money work. De corazón.
He shouldn't be saying these kind of things. We've got right to reason to be angry and unhappy. It ain't our fault. Cool, ain't nobody said it was.
Money work.
Nobody gonna put up with it though. Especially not men who've had to work to get to the next level.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work.
Luna,
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good.
Let me cut off my other video off so I can do just you.
Yeah, damn, she dipped
Okay.
sweet. She's like,
No.
oh, I'm out of here. Oh, shit. And see, the thing is, this isn't about you, artsy class, but see, women, I need you to understand how many good-looking ladies, attractive ladies, cute ladies, average ladies, I need you to understand how many women are out there telling you that y'all are the same. And you go outside your door and you often you know what it looks like out there. Online, people can try to be whatever they are. But for the young lady who just called, wow. All right. Anyway, artsy classy, what's going on? What do you got for me?
Well, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Great, wonderful. I just wanted to say that I just discovered you last Thursday, and I have not slept not a single night since I found your videos. I stayed up all night till 7 a.m. for 5 nights straight, watching everything that's on your channel, and I just respect what you're trying to do for middle class Black families.
Well, I appreciate it. So
I do have a question.
go ahead.
Okay. So I think you are the only man who could answer this. So here goes. As a woman who has settled for an average man before for marriage, if I wanted to and I felt ready to settle for an average man again, who's more kind of like loner guy type, like social anxiety type guy, maybe like low six figures. What kind of job would he have? What cities do they live in? How in the world do you meet these guys? What kind of weird ass habits am I gonna have to put up with?
Well, let's start with you. Because I've done I've done a broadcast breaking down the 10 cities that these men live in, the kinds of jobs they live in. And
The lower ones?
yeah, I'm not talking out of my ass. I'm an image consultant.
Okay.
These are my clients. You
The
can't.
loner guys?
No, I know. No, I'm talking about income.
Oh.
There's no job that says
Oh.
loner, but that was a
Yeah,
modifier
that's
that
more
you
my
that was a modifier you put on there. But
Yeah, that's my guy.
is that your current guy?
No, that's that's typically what ends up being drawn to me.
Okay, but we want to talk about going
Me.
forward. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
I can't. I got to know who you are, because see the way you ask that question, it's impossible to answer truthfully, because you set the table in such a way that I got to tell you what you want to hear, and I don't do that. I have to.
Okay.
So how old
Okay.
how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Do you have any children?
No children.
No children. All right. Did you go to college?
Sure did.
And what was your degree in?
Okay, I don't want to give too much of my information away, but I can't say it was in the arts.
Okay. Well, now I got to be honest with you.
Yes, my skill set is competitive for that.
I know. I
career.
need to. I need you to listen. I need you to listen.
Yes.
This is a call-in show, and I don't know what it is about this privacy thing. Your picture's not up there right now, but if you want my honest advice, I got to know some things. If you don't want
Okay.
this, you can always go book a consultation one-on-one, and I can. You don't have
Okay.
to. I mean, because you can't come on the show and then tell me I don't want to answer stuff, and I'm like, well, I got 7 people waiting.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Yes.
What city or area do you live in?
I live in the Northeast.
The Northeast, the tri-state area?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So you mentioned something about you had an average guy and you settled. When you say average, was that average income? So it was average looking.
No.
What does
It
average
was
mean?
average the way you would size it up as it relates to looks, background, pedigree, and income, the whole profile. You would say income and job.
That's what I just asked you. Did he have? When I said average, does it mean average income? You said no.
No. The answer is no for all of it.
No. Okay. All right. I don't think you understood what I was saying, but okay, we'll
All right,
move
I'll
on.
listen better.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you're gonna have to listen. Because
I'm too excited.
well, I can put you in the waiting room until you calm down.
Okay.
All right, 32 years old,
Yes.
and you have a degree in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
And your previous husband, how long were you married?
We were only engaged.
I thought you said you were married.
No, I settled for him for marriage. We only got as far as engaged.
Okay, pretty good at hearing. So you said you settled for okay. Anyway, so the question is, you said if going forward, if you wanted to, what kind of guy are you looking for? Because the way you said it, you said some kind of loner guy making low 6 figures. I don't know what that means. What are you looking for?
I'm here to find that out from you. I want to set my sights accurately. I've never met. How do you meet these guys?
Well, Okay, at 32 years old, what's the longest relationship you've ever had?
I would say, well, how do I answer your question the best? The guy that I
You just
almost
answer it
married,
directly. You answer it directly. You know what a relationship is.
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was mostly the same guy the whole time.
All right. And
Yeah.
2 years. And why didn't you guys get married?
We didn't get married because he did not. He definitely was okay to marry me, but I wasn't really. He really wanted to keep his options open as my husband.
Did he come to you and say he wanted an open marriage?
He said that once the ring was on the hands, after he dipped out, and I had to deal with that.
Okay. So you're saying that after this man proposed to you, he said, oh, by the way, as a contingency
Yeah.
for being my wife, we're going to have an open relationship. And he's an average earner, average looking guy?
Yes, sir.
All right. And are you earning more than the average black person?
More than the average black person?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
All right. And you how tall?
5'8" 3/4". So you would say 5'9".
I'd say 5'8". But
Oh, okay, great.
how much do you weigh?
I am 146.
140 what?
146.
What dress size?
That's a 10 on top, 8 on bottom.
5'8", 146? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
When was the last time you weighed yourself?
A couple weeks ago.
Do you have one of them carnival scales?
Maybe I do.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
your
I
picture
do.
flashed up, man, before you got on. Yeah, 146. No.
Okay.
All right. So if you're in the arts and are you looking to be a stay-at-home wife?
No.
So you're looking to have to work.
Yeah.
Are you looking to have children?
No.
So okay. All right, cool. So you don't want to have children. So why do you want to get married?
Why do I want to get married? Well, I think that it makes sense. All the things that you talked about so far on your show, I agree with that.
Well, but the things I've talked about on my show, marriage people don't tend to just get married for nothing. It makes sense. How does it make sense for a woman who does not want to have children?
Well, I don't want to choose to die alone.
Granted, I get it, but men get married for reasons.
Oh.
And what I'm trying to understand is, why do you want to get married? Because if you didn't want to die alone, ma'am, you already had a guy who you said proposed to you. You could have had him. But the problem was he wanted an open relationship. But, what I'm hearing, ma'am, is you're kind of all over the board. And it's kind of hard to nail down. It's kind of like nailing Jell-O to a wall. You're an average income earning woman. That's cool. But you don't want to have kids. So sounds to me like you want some sort of partnership, but not a marriage. Because you're not a traditional woman.
Okay.
Right?
In the sense that I want to work.
In the sense that you're going to cook, clean, take care of the house. Husband goes to work. You take care of the family.
I'm not in that league. I'm not in that league like you say.
So that means you're not a traditional woman. So that's okay.
No, I'm average. Ma'am.
That's not average. That's non-traditional. Average has to do with how you look.
Yeah, I look average.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, again, an average looking, average earning woman who doesn't want to have children is not an inviting prospect for many men, much less the the kind of earning men you were talking about.
Like low six figures.
Low. How many people in this country? How many men in this country earn over six figures? What percentage?
Like 125.
What
150?
percentage?
I don't know.
Give me a number.
Give you one, like out of my
Yeah,
butt.
you're a grown ass woman. I expect you to know some of these things.
Well,
least I
it's
thought you-
definitely not 20%, definitely not 40, definitely not half.
Woman, if you don't stop playing on my phone, answer the
I'm really
freaking
trying to
question.
answer your question.
Okay,
I
well,
really am.
let me go ahead and say it. You're a 32-year-old woman, but it sounds like I'm talking to a teenager.
Okay.
And because you sound like you're playing. And if you're playing, cool. But if this is who you really are, I don't sound like I'm talking to a 32-year-old woman. And if you're out on the open dating market, men who are earning six figures or more didn't get there by accident. They had to do some work.
Are you talking about like engineers or?
You gotta turn your microphone on. You gotta turn your microphones on. Hello? How
That
old
wasn't
are you?
like
First
cool.
off, how old are you?
Oh, okay, sorry. I am 43 and I live in the Bay Area.
43 in the Bay Area. Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm single.
Have you ever been married?
No, I've not been married.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
5 years.
5 years. How long ago was that?
That was about 10 years ago.
10 years ago. And what do you do for a living?
I am in tech.
In tech. So, above average income guy?
Yes, I am, sir.
So why haven't you been in a relationship for 10 years?
Basically, I wanted to like work on myself and explore other things
So
in my life.
So 10 years ain't. What did you need to get done that takes 10 years?
Basically, like connecting myself to moving out to the Bay Area in terms of my skill set and everything.
Well, that has
And
nothing to do
also,
with relationships.
I didn't prioritize relationships
Why?
because I didn't need them at the time.
But you called into a show to talk about couples. And you
So
said
basically,
no. You called into the show to talk about couples. And the last
yes.
relationship you had was 10 years ago. And you said that lasted
yes.
for 5 years. I need to know
Yes,
I need to know who I'm talking to and whether or not your opinion matters on this subject. No offense.
Oh, I totally understand that.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand this. Why a grown 43-year-old man, I understand having to work, prioritize on yourself, but if you had a 5-year relationship and it's been 10 years and you've had nothing, I mean, that's unusual.
So basically, within the last 10 years, I did see people, but then I was just saying that my longest relationship was 5 years, and that ended about 10 years ago.
Right.
But I've had other relationships that were 4 years and stuff along the way.
All right. So, but I'm trying to understand, what do you want to add to the power couple thing? Because you're not a couple. It's not like, I mean, are you even out here dating actively? Are you dating towards any goal? Are you just going out with people and hooking up and then getting back to your computers and things? I mean, whatever is cool, but I just need to know.
Yes, I am like starting to date, but then the whole COVID thing. So I've basically been doing online things here and there, casually.
Okay. I don't really think you're qualified for this conversation. Thank you. mean, no offense, guys. No offense. But I've got to be honest. Women don't want to hear what you talk about relationships. If you don't want a relationship, honestly, no one cares. You just want to be heard. But if you're not about, if you don't go to a restaurant or or any place to eat just to go in, smell the food, stand in line, and then it's your turn to get up, and you start asking about the menu, and you leave out and don't make a purchase. So, artsy classy, book a session, chica. You're not coming back on the show. Book a session. I mean, thank you. And understand something. If that offends some of you guys, this ain't the platform for you either. This is not the platform for MGTOW or any of that stuff. I don't have problems with them, but guys, my platform is about men who want to build networks of people who want to expand their life. Men in the top 10% trying to be in the top 5%. Those are not loners. Those men end up marrying or having long-term relationships and powerful networks. They don't sit around in their house doing this. They're out there. No fucking COVID. They have a network. And at 43, I mean, trust me, another reason I ended it because I talked to many men. If you don't know, I've had an entire segment of guys who were, let's say, socially different. Those are different conversations. Everybody's in the dating market, but you're not in the market for a relationship. All right, let's start admitting some more people in here. Shout out to the tech crew. I'm gonna tell you, my tech crew guys, something. My tech crew guys, you are going to have to improve your soft skills. Shout out to Xanatos Clutch. He mentioned that far too many tech guys, STEM guys, think that their earning potential and their degrees and certifications are enough. It is not. It is not. It never has been. In order to have a well-rounded life, you're going to have to improve your soft skills. Calvin, whatever this person is, Cal. And see, that's the thing. A lot of guys will sit back and talk about women and women. See, I don't know the last caller, but there's guys who speak like that, who you'll make a group and then they'll come to a mixer and they can't talk to anybody. They're just, nobody wants to talk to a guy who's, you can be intelligent, but Ben Stein, da 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 da. It is not the norm for healthy, red-blooded men to not have some sort of 10 years. It's a long time to have nothing. Hello?
Hi, Kevin.
Hey.
Kevin, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you say that if a woman is, relatively attractive, but continues to meet roadblocks with men with not getting the ring or not getting proposed to, would you say that she's in fact the issue?
Well, I can't say that definitively without understanding what the roadblocks are and why they're coming up. Is this you're referring to?
I am, yes.
All right. So let's start here. No one can see you. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. You're a girl up in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. I'm going to tell you this right now. You can't call back to this show. I've answered your calls 1, 2. On the third call, you said you're going to book a session. I can't just continue to give you generic free advice. If you're serious, ma'am, you have to book a session.
Okay, Kevin. All right.
I mean, I mean, seriously, I've said this before. I don't know why that's not going to work. Riddler says, yes, you're the problem. Yeah. Yeah. See, let me see how I can use that to my advantage. Okay. Let's move her specifically aside because I don't know. But more often than not, it is you that are the problem. See, it's not just so much about not knowing what to do or getting good advice. It's deciding to act upon it. Calling into a place where, I mean, it makes no sense. See, and unfortunately, like the previous caller, the lady who was the teacher's aide, she said she's heard it before that she needs to go back to her husband. Just like the other woman the night before who said she was an 8. You know, she said she's been told before that she needs to lower her standards. These women have been told the truth. They've been given good advice. They just don't want to heed it. They don't want to do what they need to do. And that's a lot of ego and a lot of damn pride. If you know you need to go, how about this? I don't want to go down that path, too sensitive. But if you know you need to go right, and you can determine I'm gonna keep going left, well, you can either go right or you can either go right or you can make 3 lefts, and you'll still be there. If where you're going is over here, you can go right or you can go left, 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 left. Another thing, the older women get, the more stubborn acting they tend to be. The previous young lady was yes, no, yeah, yo. But women who are close to 30, too many of you have a mind of metal. So I will tell you, if you're hard-headed, uncooperative, you will be great to have sex with, even good to go on a date with, have some fun, but commitment, hell no. Men are not fools. So yes, ma'am. And why I said that, I need to say it to the group. I've spoken to this woman one time and gave her really in-depth advice. And she called a couple of weeks later, and I gave her further answer, a follow-up. She acted on what I told her. So my advice proved to be effective. But then, instead of booking her session, she calls back. And instead of just saying no, so I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did it. But then after that, it was like, I'm going to book a session. And then she didn't. She can afford it. According to her, she can pay for it. So this is wrong. But I'm going to tell you, I don't like passive aggressive, manipulative, cutesy girls. The women who try to, talk like this, bye-bye. And they try to sugar and sweet you and try to finesse you. You cannot finesse men like myself. We will hurt you for trying to insult our intelligence. I don't know what it is with some of you sisters that think you can finesse a man who is above you. Let's just go there. The men I'm talking about, the top 10% trying to get into the top 5%, these aren't poo butts. These aren't suckers. These aren't weaklings. They're not fools. You cannot finesse these dudes. And I would think that the older you get, the more you've seen no one wants to take you seriously, put a ring on your finger, the more you realize maybe you ain't what you think you are. And it's a ding to your ego and a ding to your pride, which is why there's a service. Shout out to Obsidian Media Network. There's a service called Rent a Gent. Rent a Gent. After the show, go look it up. It's a service where women around the country rent a man. You know, the football player, the musician, the this, the that, and guys they are skilled. I mean, they actually have to go through. They have to be what they say they are. Attractive guys, in shape. And he comes over there and puts in a ceiling fan or something, and she'll rent a gent to do household repairs. You can rent a gent, cut your yard, go on a date with. Nothing sexual. And white women are eating this up because they enjoy men being around. And they don't mind paying for it. Obsidian said, man, that with the women in Atlanta 17-1, that's before the gay status. You could rent, start that up and clean up. Then I was like, never happened. Like, why? So many corporate sisters in Atlanta. I was like, not black women's ego. No, they feel like they should get you for free. I was like, sisters will never, ever pay for a man. Not because they don't see the value in it, because they wouldn't want to hear what the other women would have to say. So they would rather try to hustle and finesse it or go without it, which is dumb. Black women, you see what every other group of women does to keep their men. Black men have been telling you for years what they want. Cooperation. Femininity. You will wear the hair of a white woman. You'll wear the hair of another woman, but you won't take the things from the culture that allows that woman to keep her men. So, ask yourself a question. If you are one of the women who can't seem to get a man to wife you, what do you ultimately think about most men? Sadly, many of you think you're better than us. I've had women who are down here compared to as far as a ranking, and they will talk to you like they're on your same level. Even talk to you like they're better than. Fuck out of here, man. You call back to my show with that bull lady, and you owe me an apology. Honestly, you owe me an apology because I took it easy on you. Anyway. That's some bull, man. It's artsy. Let's see. Uh-oh. I did the wrong way. I didn't want to do that. So, let's get up out of here. At the end of the day, the myth of the black power couple has real harm. 7 couples over 70 years we've been given to look up to. No, I would rather look up to Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, who he owns a chain of dry cleaners, or he's the VP of mergers and acquisitions. I would rather look up to. We need a business class, not an entertainment and an athletic class. And it's going to be on us, the white collar, the blue collar, and the hit squad. Blake and Keith Henry, Blue Henry, and the hit squad. It's going to be us as men to make the business class of black men we need to compete with the rest of the world. Ain't nobody going to help us. They're not going to give us no leg up. We're going to have to do it with us. And here's the thing, black men, you're going to have to support it. How do you make what you want happen? You think what happened in the mix with one brother meeting his sister, and inside of 10 days, he's fluting out and whatever, and they talking marriage. If you want to make that happen, guess what? That story needs to be told on black male media run by black men for black men. You think the mainstream media is going to tell a positive story about a black man meeting a black woman and interacting and seeing where things go? You think they're going to tell that? No, they're going to tell it. They're going to give you Love and Hip Hop and Cops. That's what they're going to give you. You want black male, you want it, you better get black male media run. So the women come in here and support. How many of you black men out there have not even hit the subscribe button on this channel? Subscribe. If you can't afford to support because you're in college or you're young, hit the subscribe button and make sure you like. Here's how you pay. You want to give me $5? Here's what's equivalent to $5. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Comment on the video. Share it out to Instagram. Share it out to Facebook or Twitter. Just click the share button, all in one button. That's like giving $5. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's like giving $5. I hear all you brothers talking about, ooh, I see a nice brother over there. Why is there only one Kevin? Why is there only one? Because you got people with millions of subscribers able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars on their YouTube channels with talking cats and carrying on. You want to see more black men? Support black male media so more black men can see, if I leave the corporation or such and so forth, I can make my own company here. Black women do it. Shout out to Paris Milan. Paris Milan has blown up. Good job, sis. I don't like 98% of the stuff she talks about. Good for you. Like it or not, Crystal and Garrison, the pink pill person. I don't agree with a lot of things she says about, from what I've heard. I don't care. She's building a business. You wanna even those voices out to where Paris Milan and Crystal and Garrison, April Mason, whoever you want to throw in there, Madame Noir, Essence, whatever, then you better make sure the black men can do what they do. Tasha K had a stream earlier today. She had 21,000 people watching that stream. Young Pharaoh, you know who he is. That brother's getting anywhere from 7,000 to 12,000 people. Are you sharing this out? Are you subscribed now? Are the notifications turned to all? When you come in, do you hit the like button? That's what it's going to take. Because I will tell you this, give me 3 minutes and we'll get up out, and then I'll start reading the super chats. See, I've said it before, man. You can shut any woman up with your work. You can shut a woman up with your work. She ain't got to like you. But if you got the work to show, see, people can call me, look at that pretentious dude over here. He's lame, he's weak, he's whatever, he gay, whatever. Say whatever you want to, but you cannot show the work. Oh, he's got a group and people over there, what they gonna say? You know how foolish you look talking against work? Let me give you an example how foolish somebody looks talking against work. Imagine this. You go downtown to a 70-story building and you stand outside, you see somebody standing against a 70-story building, just screaming at it. Against a 70-story building, they just screaming at the top of their lungs. Who looks crazy? The one talking or the work? The work ain't worried about it. The work is like, the work is good. Black men, black women are not your enemy. Black women, black men are not your enemy either. There's a disconnect. No one's going to fix it for you. Each one of us is going to have to fix it on our own. I'm going to say something's going to be real controversial. If you have children already, you're not a baby mama. You're not a single mother. You got a broken home. Go back to the man that you made a baby with. That's going to be your best bet. And guys, same thing to you too. You got a woman with a kid, gone over there and marry that woman. Do the right thing. You divorced, you best go on back to your man. You know what I mean? It is amazing the people I have worked with. Couples who divorced, straight up divorced. And inside of 3 months, they are back living in the same house together and been together 12 years. When you ask them why they divorced, it was the pressure of the paper. How crazy is that? 12 years. They were married for 6 years, got divorced, but in 3 months they were back in the same house. And together 12 years and happy. You know what happened? They went ahead and got married again. They're like, we stupid as hell. We just missed out on all these tax breaks and just dumb. Carl Anthony, you know you don't like everything I say. I know a lot of Erica, I know I ain't right about a lot of shit I say. But I know black people, we know how to do this. We know how to do this. That woman who was on the phone, who was a teacher's aide, if she'd have got around Erica Williams, myself, some other people, good counsel, and she came with her, concerns about her husband, if she had got some good counsel, she could have sat down with Erica, and Erica could have been like, well, sis, I feel you, but he got a good man. At least he's doing this, he's doing that. I got this friend named Kevin, he's over there. Kevin's going to talk, and I can talk to him. Hey, bruh, hold up, man. I feel you. You're Mr. Mom. But, man, you're going to have to bring some bread home. You ain't got to be Superman, but you can't just make nothing. I know the movie, but that's not the way our women are. Black women want you to work, man. Black women, I get it. You want to be Mr. Mom. You're doing a good job. But black women want to see you getting up off that couch. You're going to have to make a home-based business or something. You're going to have to give her the air cover. Because our women are built a little different. They got more ego, more. Give it. Hey, man, we accept it with Italian women or Latin women. They're more spicy. All right, you're going to have to do that, man. And as your man, you can't feel right with this shit, man. Come on. And have them both sit down and say, all right, sis, she going to give you 6 months to get your business off the ground or something, man. Something. But you got to bring something in here. Something. Not just $2. I mean, some real money. And see if she going to back up off of him. And then you still going to drop the weight. And if you got a community supporting that, a group supporting that, what's going to happen if 3 months later he got a job and here she come talking about, I'm divorcing him anyway. The community like, oh, you're a horrible woman. The men would turn up, you can divorce him, but ain't nobody, we ain't going to take you. If she knew that she had a community supporting her, and they had a plan, and everybody in the community, cool. If she knew that there was not going to be a man, she'd have stayed in her marriage. And if he knew, if he didn't get that job, and she losing that weight and doing what she's supposed to, oh, dude, we can't talk to you no more. Nope, no, no basketball. You want to come over to the house and watch the game? No, Negro, you need to be at work. Man, your woman that lost 30 pounds and not working. You want to come watch the game, play mat? No, sir, no. No, man. The only way you can get in is we got to see a pay stub. You got to work at least 30 hours to come over here and play Madden. Yep. We're gonna need to see your pay stub. You put in at least 30 hours. What you want me to play 30? A controller. Yeah, bro, you didn't understand? See, the new PS5, in order to log into the controller, you got to show your paycheck. You got to run it through with the chip. And it has to verify that you worked at least 30 hours the last 60 days. Last 30 hours a week, last 60 days. And after, the glass will come down and the controller will come over to you. But it also comes with a beer or a soda, whichever you like. I mean, we're not defective people. No. The mix proves that. You've seen it. We're only done if we choose to be. And it's a choice. Gotta keep. I want to have one person say, I didn't know you were that funny. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something, guys. Let me say this and I'll be intelligent guys, serious guys, man, you gotta find a way to get some humor. You've seen it more on my channel. Humor has always been my secret weapon. When most people see me, they think I'm stuffy, stuck up, or whatever. Most people, when I crack a joke or say something, they're like, but it's like a shadow punch. Horror, you can. He catches them out of nowhere. They're like, well, what's that guy in that suit? That was kind of funny. Keep them guessing, gentlemen. Keep them guessing. All right, so there you go. We're up out of here. Until the next time, peace. We are gone. Y'all like the camera angles? Working with the new camera angles. Oh, check it out, Caramelized Sugar.
In this moment, yes, I can
Join me on Patreon for videos you will only see there. Monday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Join me on IG for things you will only see in the frat room. When they're there, they're there. When they're gone, they're gone. Email your show ideas, things like that to info@bykevinsamuels.com. Or even better, go online and book your one-on-one session. The advice line is on there at bykevinsamuels.com. Pick your session, pick your time, check out, talk to you. Keep it business. I don't get. Hey man, I grew up on Street Fighter 2. What are you talking about? I'm a big video gamer. Played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. I'm the shit. You didn't know? You can choose, people. You can choose. Question is, what is your choice? Peace.
I'm addicted to the good life.